They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Florida's offense will go on the attack first. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. You win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the
breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season, top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This time they'll go to the running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now, he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Can they catch it? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Florida has the ball back. The offense. There might actually be pressure. You have to get in the end zone when the drive starts. 1st and goal from the 5. The Gators couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Touchdown Gator! Fit it in the window for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Savage. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative pick.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Bring in the heat. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Grabs it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And that's a big missed opportunity there, and sometimes it...
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Throwing on the run. And he's got it at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on third down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception.
It's a fake. He's looking to throw. Now, oh, he's got some space. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Let's go! Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wimsatt. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Smashes through the tackle. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
The play-action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long. It's a fake. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Petway. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though. We're not even done the 1st quarter. He already has over 100 yards receiving.
Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the 1st quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reeder. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from leaving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. Just a little off. Incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Caught in the backfield, it's Petway. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stumbled to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Florida! A great catch and run for 6. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. On the ground, it's Cook. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an
strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Pulls it in, it's Baldwin. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Reeder. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. A strike downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Snagged in the middle, it's Reeder. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Petway. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll run play action. Fires left. He's got him wide open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Shows him the stiff arm. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Shakes off the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Fires it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infection.
Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the sneak for it. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for
Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Ball. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but for yet another big play in this passing attack.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point.
Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Gators are on the move. To the ground with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Jacksonville State, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reeder. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Petway. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it behind the line. It's Cook.
Well, on 3rd down, they go to the running back screen. They're able to get a couple of yards, but not enough for the first. What do?
Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking for room, it's Ball. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Escapes trouble. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gators send out the punt unit. He may keep that rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, bro.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel.
Tons of room in the middle. Touchdown, Gator! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Jacksonville State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw, it's Cunningham. Fires to the tight end. Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the out.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Williamson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just keep slinging it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Offense set on 1st down. Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
70. Jacksonville State, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Cunningham. Looking to the big tight end. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. There he goes! He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sturdivant. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Trying play action. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Sturdivant. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
77, Jacksonville State, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses to 35. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here comes the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's for turning it on. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Cunningham. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Creates a little room. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Reeder. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish.